Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to see me talk about this group. It's Group D. It's the Algeria group of AFCON 2023. And when you look at it, by the way, it's Algeria, Burkina Faso, Mauritania, and Angola. When you look at it, you're thinking, this could have been a lot worse. It could have been Algeria, Cameroon, Guinea, Gambia. It could have been. It could have been really much more difficult. We could have had Nigeria and Equatorial Guinea and all that comes with that. So I am happy with this group, and it really gives Belmadi no excuses to not go through. And of course, the new FAF president has said that if Belmadi doesn't make the semi-finals, he's basically going to lose his job. He bought time, he bought credit in the bank when he won the AFCON. It dipped when he went out in the group stage. The Cameroon situation is interesting. I don't think you'd see Belmadi in a job now if Cameroon had won 3-0 and 4-0 and 7-0 in aggregate. It's the fact that we lost the way we did and he hit the deck in tears. It's a very unique situation. It's the way we lost. So I think the credit in the bank of winning AFCON 2019 has now gone. It's reset. So whatever happens from this point onwards is what Belmadi is judged as. And he would want to do well because remember, he is contracted until that World Cup in America, Mexico and Canada. So for him, he's got to be in it for the long haul. He already has, by the way. He's been in the job for nearly 5-6 years. So he's got to do well here. And apart from the teams, and with respect to the three teams, compared to what Algeria could have got, very favourable. A couple of other points why this is a favourable group. Groups A to D, you win those groups, you play a team that comes in third. If you're in E and F and you come top, you play a runner-up. So already Algeria, looking at this group, if we come top of this, and with respect to the other teams once again, we're stupid and we're crap if we don't top this. If we top this, we're going to play a team that comes in third. A team that comes in third. And you look at the teams that, from the group, there's three groups we could get. It will be either probably Cape Verde or South Africa. And we just played Cape Verde, and that was very much a straightforward game. So that's a good plus. Also, we're based in Bouaké with the best ground and the best facilities. We're going to play all three group games in the same stadium. Remember the Douala potato fields and all that came with that? This should be the opposite. And even that last group game, remember the last group game is at the same time when we play that last group game against Mauritania and Angola are playing Burkina Faso. Angola and Burkina Faso are disadvantaged because they're the ones that have to travel to another city. We're going to be staying put in Bouaké. And if we win the group, the last 16 game will also be in Bouaké. So Algeria could potentially play the first 4 games of AFCON in the same ground without travelling 1 mile. It's all there. It's all there. But you never know. It's like you can plan the best day ever. You don't know if it's going to go well. You could plan your wedding, like complete romance, but at the end of the day, if she doesn't walk down the aisle on the day, it's not going to happen. And that's what we've got to do. We've got to turn up because people might not turn up. And we've got to turn up and we've got to bloody deliver. Because, listen, we've been through hell and back, right? We were all the way up there in Egypt, down there in Cameroon, down there basically in Cameroon again. We've got to do something here. So let's look at how the games pan out. Algeria will play against Angola in the first game, which of course we played them years ago at an AFCON in Angola. I think we drew 0-0. So we've got a good record against them. I do think they are the strongest pot 4 team. The likes of Helder Costa, even Cavaleiro will be in this side. A lot of players based from the Portuguese league will switch to Angola and maybe they'll get more. Who knows? But we should beat Angola with respect. Then it's the big one. It's the huge game against Burkina Faso. Now, they must hate us. What we've been thinking about the likes of Cameroon recently, Burkina Faso think of us. We've literally stopped them going to 2 World Cups. 2014, on away goals. Amazing. 3-3 in aggregate. We lost 3-2. By the way, all that happened in Ouagadougou when we had two clearly dodgy decisions. Burkina Faso got 2 pens in 2013 against us. Scored 1 and missed 1. Beat us 3-2. And then we won 1-0 with the Majid Bougera goal. And then, of course, the recent situation where we actually played them before Cameroon and all that. We had to top the group with Burkina Faso, Niger and Djibouti. And we actually didn't beat Burkina Faso. They actually did better. And we drew 1-1 away to Burkina Faso away. It was in Morocco. And they drew 2-2 in Bleeder, didn't they? So actually, on away goals, Burkina Faso would have topped us. The other reason they didn't is because they couldn't beat Niger somehow. And they drew that game. So, honestly, they're out to get us. They've got our number. They've got every reason to beat us and top this. And I've got to say, They're a bloody good side, and at the last AFCON, I know they came fourth, they should have come third. They completely bottled the bronze medal. I think they were winning like 2-0 or something, or even 3-0 against Cameroon in the third place game, and bottled it. The opening game, of course, was also against Cameroon last time. They bottled that as well. Once again, Cameroon 2 goes penalties. If I speak, I'll be in big trouble. So that's going to be a competitive game. They've got better players now. They've got the likes of Ouattara at Bournemouth in the Premier League. They've got Tap Sober, I think, in the Bundesliga. So they've got a good side, and more players as well. Traore. Listen, it's good. They're a good team. Many people underrate Burkina Faso. I don't. I respect them. They're a good team. That's why we struggle against them a lot. They're a bloody good side. That game will probably decide who comes top. And then we've got to batter Mauritania in the North African derby. Come on, we're mates. We border them. If we can't deal with Abubakar Kamara, a reject of Ranieri's Fulham, there's no hope for us. Top the group, Bosch, last 16, same stadium, beat Cape Verde again. All of a sudden, Algeria in the quarter-final, and then you're 3 games from winning the whole thing. So that's how it's looking for me. Algeria are going to come first. Burkina Faso are going to come second. Angola are going to come third. And I think Angola will do something. I know I rule out Mauritania all the time. They do the hard bit in qualifier, but once again, they get to the tournament, they do nothing. Angola third, Mauritania fourth. But of course, it's really root for our Muslim brothers in Mauritania. So let me know your thoughts on this group in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. I'm buzzing for this. I'll see you next time.